Oh, hi. Hey, everybody. Bugsy here. I'm here to talk about fanboys, mostly Nintendo fanboys, because I gotta lower the scope. But to every other fanboy, let me just tell you this. Whether you are an Xbox, PlayStation 5, PC, or Switch fanboy, I have them all. Therefore, I do not give two flying fucks about your actual little console war. I think it's actually kind of fucking stupid because an actual gamer who plays different shit does not care about about brand loyalty. Y'all care about it because, well, you guys let your nostalgia do the talking, and I'm tired of people letting their nostalgia do the talking. If you ask me. But let me just say this. I gotta take a little quick bite of these sugar-free Twizzlers. For one moment. What I have to say is this: to the Nintendo fanboys, I got this to say. I don't care what you say. This whole Nintendo using the patents is wrong. I don't care if people would say, no, it's just blown out of proportion because we're we're all just we're all just harping on it because it's a meme or any kind of stupid bullshit. Nintendo was fucking bullying Palworld, and I know those Nintendo fanboys don't give a shit. Everybody, like when Palworld came out, they all lost their fucking minds. Like one dude was like, "If Palworld gets released, I don't even know what I'm gonna do to society." So this motherfucker either was joking or he was like literally about to have a mental break over Palworld. And I see other videos where people are just making little jabs on Twitter. I'm like, you guys love Pokemon so much, you can't even see that this is kind of wrong because if Nintendo starts patenting shit, who knows what other things they probably own, which will discourage not only just developers themselves but indie developers too. I love UFO 50. I've been playing a lot of it. I've been taking breaks because I have to work on my Dark Carnival stuff. But I love playing UFO 50 quite a lot. Like a lot. And I don't think about a world where everything is patented. So UFO 50 let's say someone patents everything in UFO 50, that shit wouldn't exist. Or better yet, what if someone patented the VAT system from Fallout? Like any Fallout fans in the house, we'd all be like, I'd be so mad because we don't have VATs anymore, and that's just, ugh. And I don't care what Nintendo says. I don't care what any of you fanboys say. You guys are all about one thing and one thing only. You only care about Nintendo because of your nostalgia and your childhood. And Nintendo was a part of my childhood. So is Sega. So is Sony. So is PlayStation and a little bit of Xbox. But I'm not letting that shit blind me. When I see an actual injustice, because that's what this is. And I'm only talking about the American fans because the Japanese fans, they got a whole different way of looking at this. And me, I ain't gonna fight with no Japanese Nintendo fans. It's just not what I want to do. I'm just saying they haven't seen Nintendo's dirty side, like a lot of us here in the States have. Now they're going after emulators now? I think that shit is stupid. Because it really just proves beyond a shadow of a doubt that Nintendo don't want to just stop Palworld. They want blood. But again, the fanboys, they do not care. Nintendo could Nintendo could do some heinous shit, and these guys would be like, "Yes, Daddy, yes, I love it. I love it. Please give me more. Give me more." It's just so stupid. It really just proves to me that these Nintendo fanboys will fucking eat up anything Nintendo gives them. I consider myself a Nintendo fan. You know, I'm just not gonna get Pokemon for a while because I'm like, I want to show that, I want to show that I want to say that even though I'm not buying, even though everybody else is gonna buy Pokemon now, I'm done. I got Power World for however long I have it, and I hope Power World wins because I want you Nintendo, I want you Nintendo fan brats to know this. You guys are not always gonna get your way every fucking time. Nintendo one of these days will fucking fall, and I'm not making it like an idle threat. I just feel by the way they keep carrying themselves and keep on trying to silence people and slam them and take down their shit, they don't get their comeuppance. And maybe they won't go in the way of Sega, but I feel like one of these days, people are going to get tired of it. You guys are going to be the only ones left, and it ain't going to be enough for their bottom line. And when that day comes, I'm going to laugh. And if they ever did go the way of Sega, I'd just be sitting there going, how's it feel, Nintendo? How's it feel? Again, I have a lot of different consoles. I don't really care about your little console wars. It's so beneath me. Like, man, I play freaking UFO 50, man. I'll play whatever I feel is good. You know, I'm still waiting for Sparking Zero to come out, and then I'm waiting for freaking Sonic X Shadow Generations, man. I play anything and everything that I can get my hands on. You guys cannot deride or get mad or whatever because I can say whatever the fuck I want because at least I actually do care about gaming. I'm not just the one company kind of person. I care about the whole state of gaming while the rest of you have your little tunnel vision. Not everybody is like these fanboys, I know, but just seeing a lot of them just make their little stupid ass little videos and, you know, say stuff that is their opinion but treat it like fact is so fucking agitating. It's been agitating as long as this has been going on. I just sit there and go, these people just got nothing to do with their lives. And no, it's not even, like some people be like, but I do have a life. I get down with, I get freaky with the ladies. I'm like, okay, what does that have to do with this actual fucking, like, some people actually say that to me. I'm like, what does that have to do with the actual thing I am, like, literally presenting to you? Seems to me you're just trying to, you know, void the question because you don't actually have an answer. Either that or you know I'm right. But that's the thing that's the thing I will never understand about any of these fanboys. They will sit, make their videos, and then when everybody fucking gets them in the comments or gets them on Twitter, they want to cry, get mad, and do all this shit. And I'm like, what's the matter? What's the matter? Can't take a little criticism? Because your egos can't handle it? Bro, I had an ego death a long time ago. And I'm better for it. You know, you guys just go like, but, you know, but Nintendo, but Sony, but Microsoft. And I just be like, dude, I'm gonna act like, to me, being a gamer means to me like you're playing anything and everything, and you just don't really. Like, you care about maybe a little bit of graphics here and there. I mean, if you like a game, you're looking at a graphic, yeah, you're gonna probably be like, yeah, this is awesome. But we gotta stop pretending that like we ain't gonna like it for the graphics. But sometimes, sometimes, sometimes it is about graphics. Sometimes it ain't about graphics. It depends on how you're feeling. But I'm not gonna sit here and just be like, praise Sony, praise Microsoft, praise Nintendo, praise PC. Because at the end of the day, I'll play whatever the fuck I want, and you and the rest of these fanboys can sit here and cry about it that I don't want to play their little game. Same with the Nintendo fanboys and fangirls. Like, I know y'all want to play. I know y'all want Daddy Nintendo to love you, but they never will. You need to chill. You need to actually have actual perspective. You need to stop letting nostalgia rule you. You need to understand that the stuff they're doing with palworld and these emulators is wrong. Emulators have always been, always have, and always will always be free to the public and not illegal in any way. Because some people do dump their games so they can play it on their computers or on their Rages or whatever like little like Android clone console they got going on, or a little handheld they got going on. And I'm not gonna sit here and be like, but these guys be pirating. Then how we even know that they pirate? How we not? How do we know that they don't have all the games that they have, but the hardware they have is like failing? Some of this stuff is old. Some people can't buy these clone consoles that they can use to play some of these games. You gotta think about it like that. But to these people, all I have to say is just, I saw one Nintendo fan that's just the worst of the worst. Just so entitled, he can't even, like, and I just say to that person, I've seen a lot of his videos. Yeah, dude, keep on loving Nintendo. Will you ever, like, if Nintendo ever falls, I wonder what you all would do. Would you guys just blame everybody else? Would you blame Nintendo? Would you blame other people? Or would you accept it? That's my question. I know I may say fuck, shit, ass, motherfucker. But I want to know, well, how would you guys accept it? And I'm talking to the fanboys and fangirls out there. Like, how would you accept it if Nintendo just went away? Or they just went third party? How would you all feel about that? That's my question. And to the PlayStation and Microsoft and Sony fanboys, where to the Microsoft and Sony fans, fanboys, I want to say this, and I've been dying to say this for years. No one cares that you are loyal to a brand. Stop acting like you're special. And let me just say this. No one cares that you have high specs on your PC. Nobody gives a shit. The fact that you have to lloyd that around pretty much shows you haven't done anything in your life worth noting other than buying a fancy PC to play everything under the sun. That's not an achievement. That is just you. That's you enjoying some entertainment. It's not a prize. But you know what? For the rest of you, how do you feel about all this Nintendo stuff that's going on? I want to hear from you, because this is important and it affects us all, and I feel like we need to talk about it. We need to have an actual conversation. And to the Nintendo fanboys, if you have an actually good argument, I'll listen. But if you don't, I'm not gonna sit here and be like, I'm not gonna sit here and humor you. I've seen some of the shit some of you guys be saying. Some of y'all said that, like, play, if you emulate, you're autistic. If you do this, if you do this with Nintendo, you're that or this. It's stupid because you don't know nothing about these people. You don't know nothing about me. Motherfuckers can type whatever. Motherfuckers can comment whatever we want, and y'all will assume the worst so quickly. And it's so funny because y'all know any other person's life. Y'all just know I love Nintendo and I will fight for them to the very end, which I think is pathetic, by the way. Because Nintendo would never, like, if you were on fire, Nintendo's not gonna piss on you to, like, Nintendo's not gonna throw water on you or piss on you to, like, freaking light you out, to douse the flames. But y'all would ride or die with Nintendo any day of the week, which I think is just sad. They're bullying a small little indie company, and yeah, maybe they flew a little close to the sun a little bit. I'll admit that. But they still deserve to exist, whether you all like it or not. Okay? And I'm not treating that as a fact. It is an opinion. And you're welcome to think however you want to think. Because I am not going to control how you think. I'm just saying my opinion. Because honestly, palworld is good. And I think Nintendo is threatened by them. They're scared. If they weren't scared, if they were confident, they would not care about what palworld's doing. But they are scared. They are so scared. They were patenting all these gameplay mechanics, just waiting for when they're ready to do it. And you know what was happening before palworld? You want to know what was happening before palworld was getting sued? They were looking into doing a palworld anime. Before this happened, they were looking into having a TCG. They were looking into having little plushies too, little figurines and toys. And then this happens. Coincidence? I think not. I think Nintendo is fully aware of this. So, what I'm gonna say this to all of you. What do you think? Because honestly, I think this is fucked up. I think it just shows that Nintendo will never let go, will never want actual change, will never want actual competition, because if they can strong arm people like this, no one's got a chance. They ain't gonna go after Digimon because Digimon has its own thing that makes it different. They ain't gonna go after Monster Rancher because Monster Rancher has its own thing. They may go after Tim and any other freaking Pokemon like that's on Roblox because there are a lot of those. See, but the thing is, I know those Nintendo fanboys just do not care. They can live. They're living like if Nintendo like Nintendo could give them the moon and they'll live in blissful ignorance every other day of the week. A tragedy could be happening. Blissful ignorance. I see that in every crazy fan of every fandom. If their favorite company was giving them anything like props or whatever or clout, these motherfuckers would be like blissfully ignorant, not caring because their company of their choice was like, yeah, I know who you are. Here you go, free shit. And I think the fanboys and fangirls think they'll be rewarded if they keep being loyal. But, I live in the real world and I know that that's not going to happen. And I've taken a lot of business classes, so I know that's not going to happen. But, what do I know? What do I know? Not like I studied this for what? Damn near 4 years. What the fuck do I know, right? But that's what I'm gonna leave you on. Peace. What do you all think about this whole Power World thing? Are you with me? Are you with me in saying this is wrong, or are you with the fan? Are you with the fanboys that think that this is okay and this thing should totally be appreciated? Because I feel like it shouldn't be, and I know this is wrong, and this could have really horrible repercussions. While the rest of these fanboys are cheering, we all will lose, and I feel that.